Hello and welcome to Cheetah Diaries, or welcome back. Today I am doing another full wash day, as you can see from the title, and I'm using the Anjaki's Aloe and Mint collection. It's my first time using it, and I'm just starting off with last week's low band that I had in using the grapeseed collection from Anjaki's. So yeah, I started off by wetting my hair, making sure it was saturated and really really wet before going in with my cleanser. So with the packaging of these products, right, I read cool it and just registered that as the shampoo. I know I was holding it up to the camera, but all I read was the label or the name of the product, and I was like, why is it so thick? Why is it so white? Like, why does this shampoo look so creamy? Unfortunately, I picked up the conditioner, as you could see from there. And yeah, I would just keep this in the video because that's something about this line. Like, all the products look the same and you have to be really careful. So I hope you could learn from me if you choose to use these products. So there I was just indicating that it's not quite nice. And yeah, I applied it to my hair. I tried to rub it into my scalp and I was wondering why it wasn't lathering up. Like, it was so strange. I was like, what's going on? So this went on with the first lather. I tried to clean my scalp. Then I rinsed it out with water. My hair was feeling soft. Like, that in itself should have been a telltale sign, but I was just like, why is this shampoo so lightweight? Then I went in with what was supposed to be the second lather, and it wasn't lather. Like, usually by the second lather, like, it should be lathering, and that's when I realized that I'd picked up the conditioner. So yeah, like, when I show you the rest of the packaging, like you will see what I'm talking about. So this is the shampoo, the lather up shampoo. Yeah. So once I realized, I just quickly rinsed off the conditioner, and yeah, laughed at myself for a bit and then went in with the shampoo. So the shampoo, like, it was thick, like you see in a bit, like, it was a creamy consistency. It was so strange. It was very very strange. And I think in this clip, yeah, like, that was me saying, why is it thicker than the conditioner? Like, it was so weird. Yeah. So I applied this to my hair, and yeah, like, it smelled really nice. If you're a fan of peppermint, like, you would definitely like this, like, product line. The peppermint or just minty sensation on your scalp, as well as the smell, is very very prevalent. So yes, now, like finally, there was some lather, and the name of this shampoo is the Lather Up shampoo. Well, it's a, I think it's a shampoo cream, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I just proceeded to really work it onto my scalp and try and cleanse that as best as I could with my fingertips. And this is what the first lather was looking like. And I just went back in and rinsed everything out. It felt nice. It was like an adequate shampoo. It wasn't stripping. It just did what it needed to do to cleanse my hair. Yeah, and then I went in with a second lather of the shampoo, making sure that it was the shampoo. And just did the same, and it did, yeah, lather up even some more. Yeah, and it felt really good on my scalp. So yeah, after I was done rinsing out the shampoo, this is what my hair looked like. It was nice and clean. And I just sectioned off my hair into 4 sections. So this time I didn't do 8 because my hair felt, yeah, it felt okay. It wasn't too bad. So with these clips, I'd mentioned in my previous video that I was going to review them further. They do kind of snag on your hair, so yeah, that's a con. Then now I went in and conditioned my hair with the conditioner. So the Cool It conditioner from the Aloe and Mint collection, Van Jackie's. And I first went in with my fingers to detangle my hair. So I started off with finger detangling, and I didn't want to speed up this part. I wanted to keep it in, to just give you a realistic portrayal of how I deal with my hair when I'm finger detangling with conditioner. And then I added just a bit more, but honestly, like it's been, I think I've had 3 wash days since this, because yeah, like I kind of pre-record, and I didn't even need to use that much. Like it has adequate slip, and yeah, like I enjoyed the application process and the conditioning process of this conditioner. And I just stood up that section and moved on to the next one. So the back of my hair is kind of curly and a lot easier to handle. The top part of the front section of my hair is kinkier and gets matted more. So yeah, even with this, I didn't want to speed it up. I wanted to show you how I finger detangle first before I go in with my rake comb. And I added a bit more to my ends. Honestly, you can, like, if you feel like your hair needs more, like these, go ahead and use more. But in subsequent wash days, like yeah, like I just used one pump and then kind of spread it evenly, and it was more than enough to detangle my hair with. And this was me using my rake comb. So yeah, it was really easy to comb. It was just pretty much gliding through. Then that was me showing you that I'd used quite a bit, unfortunately. Then the directions said to leave it on for 3 minutes, and that is what I did. And this is how much hair I lost using the comb. Then this was 3 minutes later, and I just took down the twists, and my hair did feel nice and soft. It did. It felt conditioned. And I just rinsed that out. And you can kind of tell that my hair is now more weighed down, like it's coated with product. So the conditioner had, I guess, set in. It was also easy to finger detangle. And I just rinsed that out thoroughly. So the next product that I use, so okay, it is the Soothe Operator Dry Scalp Mask, and it has a very like buttery consistency. It's like softened butter, like that's what it feels like. So I am someone who has never believed in conditioning and then deep conditioning. I'm like, that's wasting money and product. But this came in kind of like a bundle sale, so I didn't mind trying out the deep conditioner. So typically for any deep conditioner, like you're not supposed to apply it to your scalp, but this one is meant for your scalp, so just keep that in mind. And it felt divine. Like it was hot. Okay, it still is hot, but at the time I was filming this in like I think mid-November, like it was really hot where I live. And yeah, like it just felt really nice having that very, very, very minty sensation of feeling on my scalp. So if you're into that sort of thing, like I highly recommend you try this out. Like I really enjoyed myself. So on this particular wash day, when I was using it for the first time, I just applied the deep conditioner in one whole section because I had just conditioned my hair. But in subsequent wash days, I did split my hair in 4 and apply it, that way like I had done with the conditioner. But for this day, yeah, I just put it in one section because I was trying out for the first time and it still worked out. Then I always add extra conditioner to the perimeter of my hairline. Then the directions for this, oh, that's how much I used. It was giving 4 uses, sadly. But yeah, the directions are either to leave it on for 5 minutes, or you could cover it with a plastic cup for 10 minutes. So you don't need to use heat for this, which is great for me who's trying to have shorter wash days. So you can imagine, I washed my hair, 3 minutes of conditioning and 10 minutes of deep conditioning with no heat, just under a plastic cup. And it was effective. Like I followed the directions and it turned out okay. So yeah, this was my hair after 10 minutes. It was nice and soft. And I just rinsed the deep conditioner out as well. So I did okay, I used a microfiber towel to towel block my hair prior to moving on to the styling portion. So for this wash day, I wanted to do a twist out. We shall get into that in a bit. But yeah, I just sectioned off my hair so I could apply my leave-in and yeah, pretty much moisturize and detangle it post wash day. Then I split that into half as well. So yeah, this is me saying I made sure I read so that I wasn't applying shampoo. So this is the leave-in conditioner. It's the Hydrate Me leave-in conditioner. And do you see what I mean? Like, they all look the same. They all look the same, and some of us who are slow, could easily make a mistake. And this was really thick. Like, really, really thick. Yeah, and that was me saying that, like, they're really thick, and I was amused by that. So again, this was the first time I was using these products. I applied a generous amount because I'm heavy-handed, and I learned, as you will see in a bit, that like this was too much product for the density of my hair and the texture of my hair as well. I have fine hair. So I went in and detangled with this Denman D38 brush, and I like to hold it, at the very top and kind of, grip it in that way. It makes it easier for me to use it. And then I detangle my hair in a horizontal motion along with the brush. And this was just me showing you the top of my hair, which is kind of kinkier and less easy to detangle. So yeah, I just did the same. I detangled with my paddle brush. And then twisted it up. So this was me just trying to thoroughly moisturize my hair at this point. And then that is how much hair I lost in total using the paddle brush. And then I now applied the fourth product from this line, which you'll see in a bit. So I don't know why, but I just chose to put it in one section because the leave-in conditioner left my hair feeling really oily and sticky. So I was like, let me just, use less. So this is the Flawless Pattern Perfecting Pudding. So this is the, I guess the style outline. And again, they all come in the exact same packaging, same font, same color, same everything. And it's also white. Though this, funny enough, was the lightest consistency out of the 4 products. So yeah. If you choose to buy these, just just be careful and read the label. So I chose to just put everything in one section for some reason. I was like, I don't need to separate my hair because it already felt like it had a lot of product on. Yeah, and then I just got a bit more and applied it to the rest of my hair. Now, this should have sounded a whole bunch of alarm bells in my head when I saw the white cast on my hair, and this is my hair wet, this should have been a bad sign, but I didn't realize at the moment. I was focused on how my hair felt instead of what it looked like. So yeah, I now went in, and this is basically me brushing a quarter of my hair. Yes, I have thin, fine hair, but still, like this, yeah, like my hair was incredibly soft, like incredibly soft. And I was having a good time just gliding my brush over my hair. Don't be like me though. Like if you need to finger detangle, just finger detangle. But yeah, I was just there using the brush, and I went in and detangled the other side as well. And it was gliding through, like whether I was using it horizontally, vertically, or diagonally, like it was gliding through. Like my hair felt very, very soft. Like I was just like, this is it. Like my hair is going to be popping tomorrow. Like everything is going to work out. Like I was so gassed. Yeah. But I got ahead of myself. As you will see later. So yeah, that's how my hair was. Like my hair felt great. It felt soft and everything. And I feel like these products would be good for maybe mini twists that you leave in for a couple of weeks. Not for an out style. But yeah, there was barely any hair left. Sorry, barely any left. Barely any hair that was left on the paddle brush after this portion of the brushing. Then I moved on to the top of my hair. So since I planned on wearing my hair in the middle part, I chose to apply the pudding, to half of the top part as opposed to just the whole section at once like I had done with the back. And I guess this was way too much product, as you see. But yeah, I was just having a good time, brushing my hair, it feeling soft. Like I honestly thought I was winning. I was nodding internally. I was like, this is it. Like I've hacked it. I'm about to have an excellent wash day. 10 out of 10. Like I had all these thoughts in my mind of how I was just so confident in how this was going to turn out. And yeah, this was the other side. I applied a generous amount, thinking this was like a hair butter when it's actually a hair pudding. Very different types of products when it comes to, the chance of you having flakes. But yeah, I digress. I just detangled that further. So this wasn't me like detangling to detangle. It was me using the brush to spread the product evenly throughout, like all the strands of my hair. And yeah, this is the hair that I gathered. So I went off camera because, like I said, like I wanted this twist out to be perfect. I was like, I'll take my time. I will even do like proper like brick type pattern section so that like it has a nice shape when I take them down. I was like, I will not. I don't want anyone leaving a comment saying I didn't try. Like I really wanted to do my best. Like I wanted to have I wanted to put in as much effort as possible to make this work. So yeah, my ends were feeling really dry. So I didn't want them to be frizzy. So I added extra product to my ends. And then I just proceeded to kind of rope twist. If you know what a rope twist is, like that's what I did. I didn't necessarily do a 2-strand twist. It was more of a rope twist. So when I saw other people do like set their twists this way, it was the same. Like the area of the section was the same, but because my hair is thin, the twist looked really small. I don't know if that makes sense. Like somebody else with thicker hair making the exact same sections would have a much thicker twist. Yeah. But at that point it was too late. Like I was already like halfway there. Like I was in deep. I was like, let me just continue. So yeah, that was me just showing you the top part as well and how I sectioned it. So my hair looking this white should have been like the biggest red flag for me. And because I was going to use heat to dry it, I just assumed it would melt away or get absorbed in with heat put in the equation. Yeah, that was my thinking, but this should have been like the biggest red flag. So I have this hooded like hood attachment thingy, which is really really old. honestly, I tried to look for a link prior to me even like doing this voiceover as I'm editing this, and I can't find the link. Like I bought this on Amazon, I think about 6 years ago, and yeah, like there's no link. I'm so sorry. Like I'm not gatekeeping, but yeah. Then in terms of the heat, I used warm air and medium fan, and like even though I've lost the packaging for this thing, I know that the instructions said either 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Like you can't go past 20 or 30 minutes. I chose to do 20 minutes, and then you can only use it with warm air. Like if you use hot air, like the fabric will melt. So yeah, I used this hooded dryer for 20 minutes. And my hair like my hair was still damp. I was just like, oh no. So what I chose to do was just use warm air again, not hot air. Warm air, and I did this for 5 minutes, as I will show you in a bit, just to help aid with the drying process. So like the white stuff did kind of sink in, if you see what I mean, but not entirely. Yeah, so that's me showing you that I did this for 5 minutes. And this is 5 minutes later. I'm not sure if it's entirely dry, but I will sleep on it. It was a bit wet. But at least I've tried to speed up the drying process. And this time I will wrap my hair with a satin headscarf. Sorry the lighting is off, but yeah. I will use a satin headscarf this week because it twists, and at least there's some bulk for it to kind of stay on my head without slipping off during the night. So this was me the following morning, and I was just crossing my fingers and hoping that my hair was dry. So this is when I realized that these twists were too small. And they were not going to look like I wanted them to look, but I just carried on, because at this point, like honestly, like there was nothing I could do. It was a Monday morning. So yeah, this is what I mean by I realized they were way too small. So whenever I do a braid out or a twist out, which is very rare, but when I do, I like to unravel as I go. Just makes things easier for me. It's flaked. It's flaked. Like it's just falling out. Ooh. Like I wish you could see my top. Thank goodness I put on my thumbnail t-shirt and not my uniform. Like it's flaking. Am I going to have to co-wash my hair? Gosh. But so this is what my twist out was looking like. I'm watching this now. Okay, yeah, so I went in to lay my edges. I'm watching this now, and it's not that bad. But in the moment, on a Monday morning, I was so upset. I felt like this was a failed twist out, and I've even put it in the title. Like, I was really mad. I was expecting something else, but it was too late for me to do anything about it or to quote unquote fix it. So I just, yeah, like I had to wear it as it was. But I just remember feeling really, really upset that it turned out the way it did. I didn't like it at all. Then I just used an Afro pick to kind of just lift and shape it. And then I first got this like kind of soft velvety headband, but it didn't have any grip. So yeah, like I didn't want it, like rising up. So I went and got a different type of headband, which I'll show you in a bit. But this was me just trying to shape my hair. Like, I remember being really mad. Like, I know I don't look like it, but the thoughts in my mind, I was raging. So yeah, I went and switched that out with a headband that had grip. Yeah. And that felt better. And I just tried to kind of, yeah, shape my hair. I was so upset. I was so mad. And yeah, this is what my twist out looked like. It wasn't giving what I wanted it to give. And this was me at the end of the day. I just gotten home from work and I wanted to show you what it looked like, you know, after a full day out in the world. So I just chose to put it in a satin bonnet for the night. I wasn't invested in retwisting it or anything. And this was me on day 2. Yeah, like he was just I knew that, yeah, like nothing was going to happen with this twist out on day 2. He was flaking like hell. So I chose to just, you know, go to my default, which is a low bun. So the first thing I did was, well, I cleaned up my middle part. So, oh, there's this 5th product that I forgot about. So there's a 5th product in this product line. It is the Wake Me Up Refresher Spray. So typically I'd have used just a bit of water or something, but this spray was there. I was like, why not? It came in the bundle sale. Yeah, so I gave myself 2 sections at the front, and that was me saying that my hair felt very, very sticky. It just felt oily and sticky. Like, these are some greasy AF products. So I got some edge control, and by the way, like, everything that I will use will be listed in the description box, including the tools and accessories. So yeah, I just put some edge control on my hairline. So I like to put my edge control first before I flat twist. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else does that, but yeah, and then I flat twist it just to, yeah, to kind of make it look neater. And then I got some more of that spray. And then just, yeah, pretty much put my hair in a low bun. And I felt like myself again. I was so happy. Then I, just laid my edges particularly for 10 minutes. And this is what everything looked like. And so this was day 2. And I wore my hair like this for 2 days. So Tuesday and Wednesday was me in this low bun. And then Wednesday night, I felt inspired to not give up on a twist out. I was like, one, my hair is sticky, it was flaking. I needed to co-wash it at some point. So I was like, let me co-wash and then also just give, like my twist out a second chance. So like, you guys, like this, like my hair was so greasy. I hadn't even applied any more product on that morning, if you recall, like on the ends of my hair. And they were just so stringy and so oily. I felt like I spent 5 minutes just detangling those 2 front straggly flat twists. It was so greasy. So the combination of the leave-in and the pudding, I don't know. Like why did they put them in the same line if they aren't compatible? Like, I don't know why Aunt Jackie's does this sometimes. But anyways, I just went ahead and rinsed it out. And you can tell that it was very oily and greasy. Then to co-wash, I just went in with the stimulating moisturizing conditioner. Yeah, that's what I had. And because I felt like I'd already used so much of this, I think I only did 1 lather, because at this point, like, I was rationing this product, like, because I wanted it to last me a month. So yeah, this was like my 3rd use. I had that like oopsie co-wash I did on the first day, and the actual conditioning that I did on the actual first wash day, and then this was like a midweek co-wash using the same product. So yeah, I had used quite a bit of it, and it felt nice. I don't think it has the cleansing properties that like it's a proper co-wash, like it's a conditioner wash. Like it's not like the co-washes that they make now that have sulfates or at least cleansing properties in them. Like this, yeah, this was literally a conditioner being applied to your hair. But it was okay, like I didn't mind, like it did its job. It had that minty feeling as well. So I felt like I was doing something, and I just made sure I rinsed my hair as thoroughly as possible. And it was nice and soft, as you can imagine. And this is what it was looking like. It's very, very soft, like mushy soft. I almost wish I just shampooed, but I don't want to be that person who shampoos their hair twice a week. At least, yeah, like I'm not an active person, so I don't think I need shampoo twice a week. So yeah, this was my midweek co-wash now. So I just parted my hair. I gave myself a middle part once more. This time, yeah, like I wanted it to be a bit damp. So I used just a small amount of the flawless pattern perfecting pudding. I detangled with my Denman, and I really tried to work in the product as much as possible and hoped that there was no visible white residue to indicate flakes, even though low-key there's a bit at the top. But yeah, and then I also did bigger twists because I wanted like a proper twist out look. And that is how much hair I lost. So I was like, maybe if I make them bigger, and I only use one product, so not leave-in, just a one product twist out, I thought I would win this time. So I went in again for, was it 20 minutes? I think it was 20 minutes. The same warm air on a medium fan. And this was me 20 minutes later. And it still felt damp. So I opted to go, so warm air, not hot, warm air. And a high fan this time. Yeah. It's still wet. I think when you're dealing with bigger twists or bigger braids, like it kind of compresses the dampness, so it takes longer to dry. So I think I'll do like 5 more minutes, so like a total of 10 minutes of me just blowing warm air. It's not hot, like I swear it's not hot, like warm air. And yeah, like that would be it, and then I'll wrap my hair and go to bed. So this was the next morning, crossing my fingers that my hair will be fully dry. And it wasn't. Yeah, like this was just, it was a lot. Anyways, I unraveled my hair. So this is Thursday morning during like a work week. I took down the twists. They were supposed to be bigger and kind of more fluffier. It was giving nothing. Like it was giving absolutely nothing. I was so irritated. But yeah, at least I tried. No one can tell me I didn't try. I tried. And then I got some edge control. I know somebody's like, no, you should wait, like me, like you should have dried your hair longer. Like, girl, it's not that deep for me anymore. Like, I'm trying to do shorter wash days. So if you're new to my channel, like I'm someone who air dried my hair for like 3 years. I would just air dry my hair for like an entire, like my hair would hold me hostage for an entire weekend because it would take 48 hours or more for my hair to dry, and I didn't want that anymore. I was like, let me find a solution to have shorter, like if I can do my hair on a Sunday evening for the work week and it be ready the next day, that's what I want for myself. So yeah, the fact that I was struggling was just very, very upsetting. But yeah, this was me, take two, put on a headband. I did not like the way it was looking. It just looked messy for me and not in a good way. Yeah. So I did a 360. Anybody who wondered what it looked like in the back, yeah, I was over it. And once again, on a Thursday morning, I just opted to put it into a low puff this time, not a low bun, because it was bigger though. Like it was nice and big. I was like, let me make use of the ends. I got into my uniform because yeah, like I had to leave, like actually leave the house soon after that and go to work. So I kept it in a low bun. And I also think it was an issue of time. Like I'd run out of time. I don't know, like I think at this point I was just rushing. So I got a headscarf. Like I could have flattened that back part that was bulging out. But yeah, but at that point I was rushing. So this was Thursday morning, put on a headband and I went about my day. And I wore this puff for 4 days. So this was Thursday, right? Then Friday, Saturday, and now this is Sunday. I think Sunday afternoon when it was time for my next wash day. This is what my hair was looking like. So it lasted. All I would do was sleep with the headscarf, apply edge control to my hairline, and fluff out the back. And yeah, that is all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.